Hola, mis estudiantes. Este es Mr. Señor. Hello, my students. This is Mr. Señor. I'm going to go over the Spanish 3 playlist for the week. Please don't mind the birds. They're going to be making a lot of noise. They're playing right now. If you're watching this video, you are a virtual student, and I'm going to take you through the playlist for the week. If you are virtual, there's much less work to do than when you are in class, as most of the class is participation-based, so a lot of the activities can only be done there, but I'm going to try to support you in the best way that I possibly can. This playlist is due on Friday, October 1st, preferably by 5 o'clock if you can get it in by then. Campanada. For Monday, you have a campanada to do. Make sure you answer the campanada question and then click check. Every time you do something on here, you click a check unless I tell you that you don't need to do the activity. In which case, you just give yourself the credit for it because there's no way to do them if you're home. Actividad 2, virtual students, please click the link. If you're watching this video right now, you are doing that. Be sure to give yourself credit. We have new vocab. Please go up, click the link, and study the new vocabulary terms. You should star the new vocabulary terms. You can just study those ones. You cannot do activity 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's all in class. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. 5 you can do. I did not make this purple. Let's just fix that now. Okay. You're going to watch the TNS circle. That's good. It's not the same as what we're doing in class, but it's extremely similar. To watch that video, you can click the check. Activity 6, you can't do that one. These two you got to check. So it's 4, 6, and 7. Those are the activities that you should have checked. And then you'll check the rest when you're finished. Basically, anything that doesn't have purple letters by it, you can just check. Campanada, make sure you do that. Check the box that's on the Google Classroom. La Campanada, Activity 8 is a look at if you could just study your vocab for 5 minutes and then give yourself credit. The rest of this, you can't do at home. These are classroom activities, so you can click these 3. Virtual students for Wednesday, do your campanada. So we're going to be doing a story ask where we create a story as a class. I'm going to post this later in the week. Just give yourself credit for this once you've read it. And then on Thursday, I should post the story that we created in class. Activity 11, you cannot do. That's in class participation. Please study your vocab for 5 minutes. Give yourself credit for this one. And you cannot play Simon Says at home. So you'll have to just give yourself credit for that. For Thursday, do your campanada. You can't do this one. Now, for Actividad 15, you need to read the story that I post on the Google Classroom in the stream to someone who takes care of you at home. Ideally, that person should have Parent Square and have them message me on Parent Square that you read it to them and that you told them what the story means. It's going to be really important that you know the key vocabulary, as I'm trying to make sure that the story contains just things that we know from last year plus what we've learned from this year or this week rather. So that's going to be something that you'll need to do. Actividad 16 y 17 you can give yourself credit for, as well as this one. For Friday, do your campanada. You cannot do the running dictation. You can't do the free write or the self-evaluation. So you're going to give yourself credit for these ones automatically. Your self-evaluation, you need to go in and say, was not in school, because they email us a list of all the students who are in quarantine, but it changes constantly. It's so hard to keep track of it all. So we don't get like an official list. We just have a bunch of emails. And even if I were to write all these names down, for me to remember constantly who's in and who's out, because people are coming back and then going back out, and then it's just kind of crazy. Just say was not in school in the toot your own horn section, and then submit it. And I'm going to look down there and say, oh, okay, this person was virtual, and I'm not going to count it against you. I think that's it. If you have any questions, you can email me at gmakowski@nowcs.org. The link is here. If you click this, it'll take you I would copy. I would go here, highlight and copy, Control C, click the link. It'll take you to your Gmail, and then paste my email address into your. There's like a search bar for when you send an email out. Adios. Good luck. Let me know if you need anything.